Every summer, every winter, or every season, I'll be missing her. No matter how much time goes by, my love for her will never die. Lately I've been wondering why goodbyes can be this sweet, yet we still cry. With all the way it goes, our mistakes, my love for her will never change.
Hi guys, welcome back and happy first week of June, aka my favorite month because it is my birthday month. I just finished packing and oh, this is so heavy, but I'm headed to a coffee shop right now to get some editing done. I always have to like force myself to leave my house, otherwise I will like stay inside for days on end, and by the end of it I feel disgusting. I also tend to get a little bit more distracted, especially since like my mom and my brother work at home, so I'll just like go in their rooms and like start talking while they're working. I'm really excited for this week's vlog because I'm going to take you guys along with me on some of the healthy habits I do while I work from home. I do think I have a really good reasonable balance and a few tips and tricks to get your body moving throughout the week. I really need to head to this coffee shop before it closes, but I hope you guys enjoy this week's video. Take off my earrings so I could wear my headphones while I was editing, but we are going to head over to this really pretty park that I found nearby because one of the healthy habits that I have been implementing lately is just like walking. I know it's like so basic, so simple, but it's like a lot harder than you would think, especially nowadays, like post-COVID, where a lot of you guys and like myself included like work from home. I always realize it after I come back from Europe, because whenever I'm in Europe, you know, you just like walk around a bunch. European cities just have like really walkable cities. I feel like all the other times I've come back from Europe, I'm so groggy, like I just feel so sluggish because I've like adjusted to like my trip and just walking so much, and then I come back and I don't walk at all. So I actually found this app. It's completely free, basically like a pedometer, like it counts your steps, but what I really like about it is it connects with like so many different things, so like Apple Watch, Fitbit, and the health app. I really appreciate because I'm always carrying around my phone and I'm not necessarily always wearing my Apple Watch. But the best part of this is you can make little challenges with your friends. What I'm doing with one of my friends, Caesar, who you guys have seen in previous vlogs, we have like a little step goal target, so it doesn't really matter who achieves it first or anything like that. It's just like a little group effort that both of us are committed to making this many steps for our little challenge, which is about 30 days, and we're doing 240,000 steps, which comes out to about like 8,000 steps a day. We didn't want to like overdo it with like 10,000 because 8, oh my gosh, it is so tough. Highly recommend. I honestly have never walked this consistently. Before I head out, just as a few tips, I didn't recommend making like a huge group. Like if you have a lot of friends that are down to do it, like that's cool, but I highly suggest you doing it with like 1 or 2 people. I feel like the more people you add, you might start to like maybe compare yourself a little bit more, or if other people aren't quite as motivated, you might demotivate yourself, if you get what I mean. I definitely already feel like when Caesar doesn't walk as much, I kind of am mentally like, oh, I can take like a chill day today too. So imagine if there's like multiple people in your group that are not really like committing to like maintaining consistency, then it's gonna be hard to like keep yourself accountable. That's just my little suggestion. Just like pick a friend that you know is going to stay committed and is very disciplined to be able to do it with you, and you should be fine. So I'm gonna take a little breather from editing, go to this park and walk around. Like 8,500 steps, so I think I only have one more lap to go and then I'm done. My legs are kind of tired, but I've been at this for like almost like an hour now. Okay, I did it. I hit 10,000 is my proof. I feel like I'm so sweaty. It's kind of humid outside. It took me about like an hour 20, so not bad, but I'm very hungry and now I'm very excited to go home. But yay, we are off to a good start of the week.
Good morning. Good morning, mister.
Where's his medicine? Finished getting ready to go to my workout class. I go to Solid Core. I have an unlimited membership, which I kind of regret. Your mentality switches when you switch to like unlimited, because you always like think in the back of your head like, well, I can go another day, which has been happening to me a lot, because I feel like when I was on the 12, I was like way more consistent with going. Regardless, this has been like a healthy habit that I have been very consistent with when it comes to like exercise, like going to the gym. I'm like able to do it consistently for like a month or two, and then I just kind of fall off. Something in my life ends up happening, and then I'm like, it takes me a while to like get back into it. If you're someone that really struggles to like get consistent exercise, that you get like some kind of workout class membership. I think like having a membership at like one location, something very consistent that you know exactly what to expect, makes such a big difference. I like the idea of ClassPass, something that gives you a ton of variety, but I also feel like the downside in that is it's more decisions that you have to make, and I feel like the less decisions you have to make in terms of like exercise, the more consistent you'll be. Also, this is something that Solid Core does. I don't know about like other exercise studios, but there's like a late cancellation fee or like a no-show fee, and it's like pretty expensive. Like I thought it was like 10 bucks, but it's actually like pretty much the cost of the class, which is like around like 30 bucks. Like that fee alone will make you consistent, because nobody wants to waste their money like that. The cancellation fee window for Solid Core is if you cancel within 10 hours of your class, which I used to hate, but now that I think about it, I think that's actually made me way more consistent. I feel like the 10-hour window is a really good deterrent against when you make decisions just out of pure laziness. I know that sounds mean, and maybe that's like my own tendency, because let's just say I got up at like 5 in the morning, but I had a workout class at 8 and there was like a 2-hour cancellation fee window. I feel like I would be pretty likely to cancel, just because like at 5 in the morning, of course I'm tired, of course I'm not feeling like getting out of bed. Like, this was not meant to be like a promo video for Solid Core. There's so much variety. Like, I'm sure you guys will find something that works for you, but I just wanted to share that because I'm someone that used to be so against group fitness classes. Some fitness studios can be just so weird, so overwhelming. It is time for me to leave. I want to make sure I get my favorite performer, so let's go to class. I'm so sad. While I was like working, it started to rain. Oh no! This is why I need a walking pad, because it does rain quite a bit here in Illinois. Oh crap! I'm gonna have to like walk extra tomorrow.
Where are you going?
We have a scared little guest.
Oh. What's wrong? Oh.
This is why I don't get anything done. I just finished this morning's Solid Core class. Today was so rough. I don't know if they just don't have AC or they just don't turn it on. Because it was so hot in there, and I like to go in the mornings because it's like fresh and not as like musty as I've noticed towards the end of the day when lots of people have taken classes. I sweated so much to the point that my pimple patch like on my forehead started peeling off. Now I'm about to head over to go on my walk because I didn't get to do that yesterday, so I just wanted to make sure this morning I make it a little bit of a priority. I just have a lot of things that I'm like filming and editing, so I just want to make sure I get at least some steps in today. I definitely have a tendency to push off exercising as the day goes on because I just want to do other things and like work just gets in the way. So if you're also like that, I highly suggest you just get it done in the morning. You don't have to think about it for the rest of the day, or even if you don't get to complete the task fully, at least you took the opportunity to just take a little bit of time. Mornings like this are seriously the best. So highly suggest just like going to a nice park or something to walk around. I hate walking around my neighborhood. It makes me feel like I'm just walking laps, and it honestly feels a little bit more like a chore. So I've been trying a lot of new parks, and I feel like that's definitely helped help me stay a little bit more consistent. It's kind of an impulse decision this morning because I don't even have my headphones, so I'm just gonna be silently walking around listening to nature.
Yeah. Good morning.
Okay.
You like that? You like that? Sit. No? Gotcha!
This boy is so stubborn. He hates taking his medicine. So I can't remember the last time that I checked in with you guys. I think it was when I went on like a walk. I haven't been the most consistent this week. In terms of walking, I did go to my solid core class 4 times this week, mainly because I've kind of been in like a weird mental headspace. I just haven't been able to focus. I've been like pushing things back because I haven't been able to focus. I've been feeling really overwhelmed, and I'm the type of person where I overthink to the point that I cannot make a decision. Like I have debilitating decision making when I'm overthinking. It's so weird to me because I don't think I've ever really been that way. I'm naturally, I would say, a pretty creative person, but now that I do it as my job, I get burnt out really quickly. I have like so many waves of just not feeling inspired by anything. I primarily work in the beauty space. That's like where a lot of my income comes from, and that's how I started my social media journey. Beauty to me is always something that I've liked, I've appreciated, I've always viewed it as like a really good skill to have, but I personally don't have a really deep fondness for it. I think that's why I struggle in the beauty space, because it's not something that I'm like 100% passionate about in comparison to like a lot of my other friends who I've met in the space. It's been a little bit more on like the educational side of it, which I like, but doing that at like 100% every single day, I feel like it's very quick for me to feel bored. Like YouTube is just so fun because you can create so many different stories in just one video, versus doing short form beauty, it's like that times 10 every single week. So what I've been kind of overthinking is like, I feel like I know deep in my heart that I don't see myself doing it for like the next 10 years. It's something that I've built for like the past 3 years, and I feel this like a little bit of like guilt for like building something up and then wanting to like let it go. In a way, I feel like I'm like letting people down who've like been following, supporting me on my beauty journey. I do think YouTube has really helped me in the sense that it's given me a break from my beauty side, and I'm like able to explore other things that I want to like share. I truly feel like YouTube is like where I'm meant to be. Like even now, I'm not struggling or like fumbling with my words. It just feels really natural, and I think that's really cool and like something I should be excited about. That's where my head's been. I've been running in circles in my head for like the past few days. I do think it brings up like a good point of discussion for this video specifically, where it is so hard to build or stay consistent with quote unquote like healthy habits when your mind is just not mentally there. Like when your mind is not right, it's not going to be aligned with how your body wants to feel either. Important as it is to be, you know, disciplined and like go through those like low moments with like grace and just push through, I think it's also important to just like take a break, which is what I'm gonna kind of do today. Today I'm seeing 2 of my friends, Ange and Jamie, who you guys have seen in previous vlogs. They're both very fun, and if you guys have seen in previous vlogs, they're very high energy. And this whole content creating job can be very lonely and isolating, so I feel like it will put me back in the right headspace. If you're feeling the same way, just take a breather and go hang out with some of your really good friends.
Early birthday present.
Oh my gosh, the clips! Thank you!
Yeah.
Wow, it's a heavy bag.
Yeah.
Goodies from Korea.
Every summer, every winter, or every season, I'll be missing her. No matter how much time goes by, my love for her will never die. Lately I've been wondering why goodbyes can be this sweet, yet we still cry. With all the way it goes, our mistakes, my love for her will never change. Our life like evergreen. Through it all, don't let the wind blow you.
guys, on this lovely Sunday, we're in Milwaukee, taking a spontaneous trip. If you're having a bad mental health day, just go to a cheese castle with your parents. A little cheese tower. Mom, you gotta put it on. Oh, they're little for little heads.
Little kids. But when you're mature.
Oh, nice. Nice. Let's give a twirl. Let's get a twirl.
Wedge. I'm so stressed. Gotta squeeze my cheese.
That'll be Jean.
Yeah.
Almost. Oh. Can I pet your dog?
Oh, sure.
Thank you so much. Oh, you're such a good boy. These are cheesecakes. You gotta hear the crunch.
I've never had any of the other things to compare to. It's my first fried cheese. 6.
Oh, it's hot.
Whoa. That's crazy.
Right?
Whoa!
I have to order another one.